Roll for Romance is a podcast featuring 5 friends thirsty for D20. Hello and welcome to Roll for Romance. I'm your DM, Emily, and today we are doing a spectacular one-shot. We have a special guest, which you may recognize from a previous episode, Sonya, with us, and we're just going to go around real quick and do introductions of our characters, and then I will set the scene for us. So Holly, why don't you go for it?
Hi, today I'm playing Magpie. I am a half wood elf sorcerer.
Hello, everyone. This is Sonya again. Nice to be back. Tonight, I am playing Anak, who is a tabaxi rogue.
Hey, it's Deserae, and tonight I am playing Mouser, who is a Kenku artificer.
Hi, I'm Sara, and I am playing a lizard folk wizard named Pizza.
Yep.
Is this a surprise for you?
No. I did this on purpose.
The tone of voice made it sound a little questioning.
I was like, why did I do this?
And obviously with this cast of characters, we are attending a noble wedding reception.
Perfect.
Duh.
Of course.
What else would we be doing with this group? We are attending the wedding reception of Lady Elaine and Lord Nasir Adler, who have just gotten married, and they are your friends, or frenemies, or ex-lovers. We'll find out now. We could have planned this ahead of time, but we didn't, and it's my fault. But, you know, we're just going to go with it. So, we're going to have each one of you roll a d6.
I rolled a 4.
6.
5.
Pizza got a 1.
Pizza got a 1, because pizza's number 1 in my heart.
Thank you.
Sorry to play favorites.
So, as a tabaxi, am I going to have to, chase each of you incessantly?
Maybe.
You're a lizard wizard, right? And she's
Yeah.
a bird.
I am a lizard wizard. Please don't chase me. That's very rude.
So, we will start with Magpie.
I like that it's extra confusing because she's a non-bird named Magpie.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And I am a bird named
Hey,
Mouser.
Mouser. Yeah. Not going to be confusing at all.
Well, we've got this straight already.
So you, Holly / Magpie. Yes?
Yes.
Oh, God, this is going to be bad. You are the best friend of Lord Nasir Adler.
Aww.
He's been your BFF since childhood, and you are a half-elf?
Yes.
Yes, which, okay, this actually does make some sense because one of Lord Nasir's moms is a half-elf as well, so maybe he's a family friend
Sure.
that you knew through that.
Yeah.
So you develop a rich backstory in 5 seconds while we move on. So the thing is, though,
No pressure.
the thing is, as well as being his best friend, you also have feelings for Nasir that you
hell
never
yeah,
resolved.
Have you seen Nasir? Smoking hot.
You know so much about what he looks like. He is
Yeah.
a man with a face.
Sounds
I particularly, my favorite kind of man are the kind with faces.
Yeah.
True.
So
Yeah,
this
that's a
is
good
just, yeah.
No offense to any man without faces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
sad.
that's fine. Yeah, you don't have to have a face, but I just find myself generally attracted to men with faces.
Yeah, fair.
Mouser, it's the same thing for you, except your BFF was Lady Elaine Devereaux. And she's a cool lady. She's a research assistant to Lord Adler's, her husband's mom for a very long time, and that's how they met each other. You were best friends. You can decide if it was recently or if it was in the past, but you also have some unresolved feelings for Elaine. Anak, it's not the same story for you. You just want to flirt with everybody. That's your policy.
Perfect.
You are
Nice.
the party flirt. You are just here to have a good time, other than the motive that we will give you for why you want to get into the secret vault.
Ooh.
The secret vault at this wedding reception that we haven't mentioned.
Cool.
If you
Of
don't
course.
have a secret vault at your wedding reception, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
doing?
And then our lovely Pizza is going to be Nasir's ex.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right.
His ex named Pizza. And he dumped you for Elaine.
Oh,
You guys
all
had
right.
been together for like 3 or 4 years, and he just fell in love with her and dropped you. So you have probably bad feelings towards him.
Yeah, I think so.
But somehow you're still in the wedding party.
Maybe I'm trying to convince
Drama.
myself I'm okay with it.
Yeah, exactly. You can decide
Yeah.
exactly what happens there. But yeah, I think it's another thing of like, you're still to him a cherished friend, but you still have some feelings.
Yeah. I think honestly it was because we're incompatible and he wants to have children.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can't
That could
have
be
half
it.
wizard children.
No.
It's sad. They'd be so cute with like little scales over their noses.
Yeah, lizards
Aw.
have very different chromosomes.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah.
A love that could not be. Even though he comes from like a mom and 2 moms, and they had like one of them is not his biological mom, so he probably could have figured something out. But you know,
Hey,
Maybe
2
he
women
doesn't.
can have a
Maybe
baby.
he kind of doesn't want to have lizard-looking kids.
rude.
It's,
Maybe that's it.
It's science, guys.
I know that 2 women can have a baby together, but in this situation, the biological mother is only the one Duchess, not the other one. Okay,
But I just want everyone to know we don't need men.
no men.
Women can have babies together. Not even
the
an
ones
anatomy
with
class.
faces?
Huh?
Not even the ones with faces?
No, not
No,
even
I mean,
the ones that
scratching
really
a
got
face
them.
does help most women want to mate with them,
I
but
could see some really misandristic things right
saying.
now.
if men stopped having faces in general, though, and Holly was no longer attracted to them,
Yeah.
she could have a baby with another woman.
Wow.
Facts. It's one of my favorite science facts. I love it. Great. Look it up.
Excellent. Okay, so we all know now what
Message
our kind
me
of romantic
At
roles
Hilrana
are.
Drama.
If you want to have a baby
No one
with
ever
another
messages
woman.
me.
Because I don't usually include when you say
Emily, I need to make friends. I'm social.
You all know your romantic entanglements now. Maybe not so much entanglements, just the reason why you are there. They apparently are both think that they're very good at maintaining friendly relationships with people that maybe have feelings for them, but they don't know about the unrequited love. But let's roll again. Roll a d4 for me, babies.
And
I don't know why I
I-
called
a
you
2.
babies.
3.
3.
You all got 3s except me.
What did Holly get?
I don't think I have a D4 out.
Well, you gotta go home.
Bye bye, guys. 1.
Should
It's
they
a roll-off.
should
It's a
they-
roll off between the 3.
Who gets to
Whoever
keep
gets
the
the higher
3?
number. Yeah.
I got a 2.
I got a 2.
You got a
Oh my
two.
god. Roll off, roll off.
2.
2.
Roll off, roll off,
This
roll
is
off.
not. This is weird. 1.
1.
Oh my god! All right, rock, paper,
No,
scissors.
it's just meant to be that you both are 3s. It's fine.
Oh my gosh.
The
Yeah.
universe
That
is
was
telling
insane.
us. Yeah.
Can we know everybody's pronouns?
Sure.
I only know that you're a
absolutely.
lizard wizard. I don't know
Yeah.
That's a good point.
what your pronouns are.
Pizza.
Pizza is agender.
Amazing. So what
and
pronouns?
uses they, them.
Mouser is mouser and also uses they, them.
Anak is a he, him.
Magpie is she, her.
So who got the 1?
I did.
You did. Okay, so your motive for getting into the vault is very simple. And it's just that you're a thrill seeker. You like doing the dangerous things. You like kind of adventuring around and doing things where maybe you might get into trouble. But, you know, maybe your family's rich and so they can get you out of it. And so you just, I don't know. I'm making up a whole story for you. This is not, you don't have to do that at all. But yes, you heard rumors about Lord Devereaux's vault. And you won't give up the opportunity to try to break in. Just for funsies.
So Lord Devereaux is Elaine's dad.
Yes, I will go over this in a moment.
Excellent.
Which I should have already, but that's all right.
That's all right.
We don't need to know who we're related
Who is
to.
my-
Hilrana.
Who is my 2? Anyone?
That's me? Wait,
Hilrana.
is it me? Yeah.
Okay.
Hilrana.
Hilrana. You're not Hilrana. You are Magpie.
No,
No, you are Mouser. God damn it.
They are Mouser. They are Mouser.
Mouser, the thing is that you are in some bad debt.
That sounds about right.
And it's up to you to
Yeah.
determine why you're in that debt. It doesn't have to come up if you don't want it to. But you are in bad debt and you owe some money to some bad people. And so you're like, surely Lord Devereaux won't miss some of his many, many treasures. So that's your motive for finding the vault.
I feel really strongly about my motive.
Okay, well then you can make up your own motive.
Okay.
That's fine. Yes, please go for it.
Yeah.
Pizza, what's your motive?
Eat the rich.
Eat the rich. Incredible. Literally eat the rich.
Eat them. I can eat you guys. That's part of being a lizard folk. Is I can get my HP back by biting you.
Nice.
No, I'm serious.
I love
I
it.
know.
Do you have to like eat some of their flesh or just drink
It
some
just
of the
says if
blood?
I
Just a
bite, I think it's just the blood.
Just a little nibble.
Yeah, just a little nibble.
Does it work on friends too? Like, can I allow you to nibble me if you're hurt?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. But you would take that damage, I think, from
Yeah.
the bite.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And okay, well then you are the only three. So you know what? I will let you choose between these two, Anak. You can choose either information. You are looking for information. Information is power in high society. And so getting the scoop on this mysterious vault would undoubtedly be valuable social capital. Or just plain peer pressure. Your friends are doing it.
Nice. I love that one.
Yeah, we'll go with peer pressure.
Okay. Yeah,
Sounds
so
good.
Anak's the flirt, ready to have a good
I'm
time.
like, hey, what are we doing tonight?
Yeah,
oh, we're
exactly.
going to a reception and we're going to break into a vault. Oh, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. The wedding of the century is happening in
I think you should hit the air horns when you say the wedding of the century.
wedding of the century.
Get ready for the wedding of the century.
The wedding of the century is today. No, wrong one.
On Sunday, which is today.
Yes, it's today, and you all have recently attended, and by recently I mean like an hour or two ago, the wedding of Lord Nasir Adler and his new bride, Lady Elaine Devereaux, now Adler. And they are...
No hyphen?
No, she took his name. So they've just got married a couple hours ago, and the wedding reception is being held at the lavish estate of Lady Elaine's father, Lord Hugo Devereaux, who is a known recluse, but he's very wealthy, and he very rarely lets people come to visit his estate. This is an exciting thing for the people in the high society and other nobles, and even just anyone who has heard anything about Lord Hugo. Being able to have the chance to get to his estate, to see things, to check everything out and snoop around and have a good time. So that's what most of the people are there for. But you all are there because A, you're members of the bridal party. So if you didn't show up to the wedding reception, that would be kind of shitty of you. And B, you all have heard talk of the vault that Lord Hugo Devereaux keeps all of his many wonders and treasures somewhere hidden within the estate. And so, for your various reasons which we have determined, you are trying to find your way at some point throughout the evening into this secret vault. Maybe take some things, or maybe just take some fantasy selfies to prove that you were there, and make your way out without getting caught. I first need to ask you all, what do your bridal party outfits look like?
How much of a bitch is Elaine?
Elaine is actually very sweet.
Okay, then not hideous.
She's let me give you some descriptions of the happy couple.
Are we all wearing matching outfits or?
I mean, I think if we're in the bridal party, we probably have guidelines.
Yeah, you're probably at least color coordinated, but I figured she probably was too timid about it to like force you guys to choose anything, but except for giving you a color. And so I will let you tell me what you wore and if you kind of were polite about your outfit choices or you were a dick about it. So Lady Elaine Devereaux, or now Adler, is a 36-year-old human woman with dark brown skin, black curly hair, and piercing brown eyes. Ooh. She does bear a striking resemblance to her father, Lord Hugo Devereaux, but he is much more stern and rude and surly and uncaring, whereas she is very kind and polite and refined and intelligent and just all of those very annoying things about somebody who's super polished and rich and perfect. I don't know why I'm acting like I hate Elaine. She is a kind and witty woman with a generous spirit, so she's also charitable. Ugh. And then Nasir is a 27-year-old tan human man with coppery brown hair and green eyes.
How old was Elaine?
She's 36.
36, and he's 27.
And he's 27.
I don't know why I need to write this down, but
The age gap, as you have noticed, is actually caused kind of a bit of a stir or a scandal when they first started going out, because Elaine was working as a research assistant for one of the Duchess's Adler, and Nasir fell in love with her, and people thought that maybe there was something weird going on there, but no, surely they're just madly in love with each other.
Does Nasir come from money?
Make a history check for me, Anak. Let's do a roll.
8.
Probably they're rich because they're very powerful. They're both they're the duchesses, so they have pretty high political sway in the region of Moonvale, which you all are in, and so they have higher social standing than the Devereaux, but you don't know as far as their financial situation. They're probably rich though. Oh, and Nasir is intelligent and soft-spoken, but friendly to everyone he meets. Except for his ex-pizza.
Well, if he's not friendly to me, why did he invite me here?
I'm just kidding. And other people that you might need to know of are the Duchesses Adler. So there's Duchess Maya Adler and Duchess Phoebe Adler, and they're the mothers of the groom. And like I mentioned, perhaps Magpie's family somehow knows Duchess Phoebe, who is the half-elf of the pair. And then Lord Nasir has a brother, an older brother, named Zaid. So
is he hot?
Roll to see how hot
Roll
he
for
is.
hotness.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty hot. Zaid
Is he
pretty
at the
hot.
wedding?
He is there, and he is a
Nice.
member of the bridal party, so you will get to interact with him a significant amount. Zaid is usually very witty and kind-hearted, but he is currently very sulky and morose, and he's been kind of a dick the whole day. He's been acting like a diva. He's like, instead of the bride being a bridezilla, Zaid has been kind of the bridezilla of the day. But yes,
Is he still single? Maybe he's just embarrassed.
he is single.
Yeah, maybe he's
Yeah.
embarrassed that his
Yeah.
baby brother's getting married first.
Let's get going with this party.
this.
So what are your outfits like? She gave you the color scheme of pastels
Oh my
because it's a
gosh.
spring wedding.
Oh, no, I don't like pastels very much. Ugh. I've ordered some wizardly robes in a light seafoam green. That's what I'm
I want you to
wearing.
roll an investigation to see how good your outfit is.
All right. Investigation?
Yes. When you were looking for your seafoam green robes.
Oh. These are some fucking amazing robes. I got a 22.
Holy shit! Those are some.
Yeah.
You look better, honestly, than the bride and groom in your
Whatever.
seafoam green
That's their
wizard
fault.
robes. What about Mouser?
Sir is wearing gray.
Nice pastel, really nice.
Well,
Nice, nice.
Mouser prefers to wear black. So gray is the pastel version of black.
That's true.
Oh.
That is very true.
So Mouser's wearing some gray robes
Excellent.
there's some fancy sparkly beading on them.
Oh, okay. When you showed up at the ceremony, Elaine definitely had a moment where she looked at you and was like, "Oh, well, you look lovely as always, my friend." And then just kind of patted you on the shoulder and went about her day. Meanwhile, Zaid stormed over and he was like, "I can't believe you're embarrassing everybody by wearing this outfit. How could you do that? I thought you were her best friend."
Mouser is wearing pastels.
What are you talking about? You're wearing gray.
It is pastel black.
Fine, whatever. I can't change it now. Let's see how nice your pastel gray outfit is.
I really wish people could have seen the eye narrowing that you gave.
Mouser got 16.
Yeah, so it's a pretty nice gray, sparkly robe. All right, Anak, what are you wearing?
I think I probably would have picked something in a nice orange to offset my fur. So, not usually into pastels. Jewel tones are better for me, what with my eyes. But yeah, I'll go with an orange just because I bet nobody else will pick it.
Excellent. And roll an investigation check for me, Anak.
That's a natural one.
So you ordered an orange outfit in this like
From Wish. Yeah,
from
And
Wish.
it-
It came and it is just the brightest, most neon pink you've ever seen in your life. It's maybe they would have thought it was salmon, but it's definitely hot pink, and does not go well with your eyes, unfortunately. Saeed, it just looks at you.
Like,
What is this?
I got to tell you, this is not what I intended. I had a beautiful, subtle little, like, salmon-y orange picked out, but unfortunately, they seem to have shipped me the wrong thing. So I do apologize. I'll try to stand behind some other bodies so that I'm maybe not so obtrusive.
I'll pull the fern over there and I'll drag it in front of where you're standing. You're going to ruin everything. And meanwhile, Elaine's like, you look great. It's fine.
Thank you. Well, you look beautiful today yourself. We're happy to be here on your best day.
Oh, thank you so much. It's wonderful to have you here, Anak. You've been such a dear friend. And what about Magpie? I know people's names.
Yeah.
A lavender dress.
Beautiful. And roll for me.
Natural one. No, that's the 7.
Okay, thank
so
goodness.
8 total.
8. Okay. At least you don't actually get a glare because at least it was the right color-ish compared to Anak's hot pink look. So you do catch maybe Zaid narrowing his eyes a little bit at you.
I think we have history. So I'm going to narrow mine back at him.
And then he looks a little flushed and then storms off. But anyway, so that was our flashback to what outfits you're wearing. Very important. So you find yourself, and I'm going to actually skip past some stuff that happens in this little one shot that I wrote because I want to focus on you all and what you want to do. So we're going to skip past going through security at the wedding because you're not a normal, you're
It's
not
like
somebody trying to
fantasy
sneak
TSA
in.
again.
It is.
Oh, we got the fast pass, have we?
Yeah, you have the fast pass. You're swept past the security people because, of course, you are members of the bridal party. You are brought inside to a nice parlor where there are already people serving drinks and helping retouch your makeup, fanning off Nasir, who looks like he's feeling a bit faint, and just helping you all kind of get yourselves presentable for the rest of the evening. So the rest of the party guests, which are over 300 people, are slowly arriving. However, you have a moment in this parlor that's private to kind of prepare yourself for the evening.
Can I let everybody know about something out of character?
Yeah.
That's like a mechanical thing.
Yeah.
I'm a divination wizard, which means I have what are called portents. So if you're going to make a roll that you don't think that you're going to succeed at, let me know ahead of time because I can replace your roll. I have 2 times that I can do this.
Okay, cool.
If you really need to succeed at something, because I got 2 good rolls today. I've got good luck today.
Pizza's feeling hot and fresh.
Pizza feels really good right now.
Hot and fresh.
Yeah.
Delicious. Sorry, I should have eaten dinner before we played.
Is it hot and ready, like Little
Hot and
Caesars?
yeah.
No, I want a
Everybody
shirt that
loves
says pizza and has a picture and says hot and ready underneath.
Your underwear says hot and ready.
Oh, I love that.
Oh boy. You eventually are left on your own, except with Lord Zaid. I'm just going to call him Zaid. You all are nobility, or you know nobility, so I don't need to put titles with this. Zaid is still hanging around, morosely throwing back champagnes and kind of glaring at you a little bit. But Elaine and Nasir have gone off to have a private moment before they're going to have everybody come in, have a little bit of time for drinks and interacting, and then everybody will be brought into the main ballroom where dinner will be served. And then after dinner and a couple of different little ceremonies, they will have open up everything for dancing, have entertainers out on the patio. But there is going to be some time before dinner for guests to mingle and go about the grounds and check out the gardens and just kind of ogle the estate. So this is your time now to talk privately, minus the fact that Zaid is there, or wander around.
So the wedding ceremony has already happened?
The wedding ceremony has already happened. We just did a little
Okay.
flashback to critique your outfits.
Okay, right,
But
right,
now
right.
you have arrived after the wedding ceremony
Right.
at the estate. It is the reception time, which is going to be an
Excellent.
entire evening affair. I can give you the entire schedule if you want it, but I don't really want to waste our time.
Yeah, I need a whole schedule for the day.
Okay, well, the wedding person who's been organizing the wedding, aka wedding planner, is a green tiefling named Jade, and she has a little clipboard, and she comes around and she's going to lecture you all on what the schedule for tonight is, and that you should be on time for everything because it's very important that you're there. And so I will tell you the schedule because you joked that you wanted it, and now I'll give it to you.
Well, Magpie's going to wander off because she doesn't care.
5 to 6 is when people are arriving. 6 to 7 is continued arriving, and it's staggered because there are 300 guests this evening. Drinks and light refreshments from 6 to 7. Then 7 to 7:15, there will be a chime that will alert you all to the fact that dinner is going to be served, and then you will come to the grand ballroom where all of the dinner, the dining has been set out. You, of course, will be sitting at the head table with the rest of the bridal party. And then after that, from around 7 to 7:15, the couple will arrive to fanfare, and there will be a blessing by the priestess. And then 7:30 to 9, dinner is going to be served. There will be toasts, there will be dessert, blessings, and then all of the other areas of the estate will be opened up afterwards for people to party until ? With various entertainers.
Oh my god, I'm already exhausted.
Do we all know each other or no?
I would say yes.
Okay.
For the
Or
sake
at
of
least
time.
at this
Yeah.
point, we would.
Yeah, after
Do we all
going
know
through all the
that we
wedding
want
stuff.
to steal the jewel?
This
Yeah,
could be
I
your-
think we've kind of. I'm assuming that we've at least kind of talked about it in passing.
Or you can talk about it now.
Oh, okay. In front of everybody. That's a good idea.
Well, nobody's there except for Zaid, who's drinking
Right.
morosely, so you could try to get him to leave.
I imagine him as Saeed from Lost.
A little bit, me too.
Oh, damn, he does look like Zaid. I had such a crush on Zaid.
He's the best.
God, he's hot.
Well, I think since I've imagined there's history between me, not like good history, just maybe
Just
like
a little
yeah.
couple of flings.
Yeah, she may, Magpie would probably make a disparaging comment about the state of his suit being wrinkled and that he might want to fix that.
Make it an invitation check.
Dirty 20.
He looks down at his suit and he just glares at you and then rushes off very quickly to find a steamer of some sort to fix his wrinkles. So you all now are all alone.
Well, now that the big boring is gone, do you guys want to talk about how we're going to find this vault?
Yes, let's talk about Shiny's finding.
I would like that very much, yes.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. I'm game. We'll do it.
Anak. I love how just go with the flow you are.
You're so easygoing.
Yeah, it's a knack.
Anak.
I love you, Anak.
All right.
Oh, man, sir, that was very direct.
I love it.
Right. Does anyone have any ability to see through walls or?
Yes.
All right. So maybe we should divide and conquer, or do you think we should stay together?
Well, when I am able to see through walls, I have to be very close to the place that I wish to see. I haven't yet achieved the arcane mastery necessary to see things from a great distance. So I will need to get close to the vault in order to see what is inside it.
All right.
While everybody's talking, Mouser is going around the room just stealing things.
Okay, yeah.
Just tucking
make
things
an investigation check to see
into
what kind
their
of cool
bag.
stuff you get.
Investigation.
Yeah, just to see the quality of the things you pick up.
Quality.
Because unless somebody's going to stop you, you're not doing it sneakily.
A 10.
A 10, you can get some knickknacks, some little porcelain figurines that you have to wrap up a little bit.
Mouser's wrapping them and they're tearing pages out of books.
Oh, great.
Wrapping the figurines.
Hey, easy on the library stuff there. They might notice that, but I don't think anybody cares about that little ceramic kitten or whatever the hell that was that you put in there. So
Collector's item.
Yeah, you know these things are worth at least something to the right
Will
buyer.
sell for much coin on fantasy eBay. Mouser knows.
yeah, I'm thinking maybe since it's a big place, we should probably split up for the beginning part of the night and have a peek around. Let's make a plan to meet up maybe after the cheese course and discuss what we found so far.
All right.
Very good. Unless somebody already knows the location of the vault, I have never attended the Devereaux estate before.
Do we know the location of the vault?
No one knows the location except for a very select few.
Does Zaid know?
You have to ask him.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, my thought would be, if anybody would, in that vein of thought, it would be Lady Elaine, since, she's heir to the family, so she'll be moving into this house eventually, I'll imagine.
This is actually her father's house, so she's moving out of his house.
Does she got any brothers?
No, she's a single daughter. Single daughter, that's not true. She's a single child, that's what I meant.
All right, so who's going to inherit that house?
Oh, I mean, I guess maybe eventually her, but she's going to probably... Her dad's still alive, so it wouldn't be until after he died.
Anak is going to wait out that 20, 30 years.
Yeah. Just trying to figure out the likelihood of, if they would have told her about it yet, or if they ever would. Like, if she ain't going to get the house, then they probably won't tell her.
Yeah, her dad, you don't know. I think it would be a pretty safe assumption that she knows something about where the vault is, or that she's been in it because she has lived here. This is her dad. But, I don't know if you want to ask her or not. It's up to you.
I have a possible angle on that. Lady Elaine is known to be very philanthropic. Perhaps we could convince her that no one has the right to own such an incredible amount of wealth, and that she should help us share it with the common people.
Well, pizza, that's lovely, but I want all the money.
What?
Sorry.
Oh.
I mean, I would give some to charitable organizations, but I really do want more money. For me.
Well,
you are a person, so, giving it away to people, that's, you're keeping your word.
Yeah. But I promise if you help us find the treasure or whatever's in that vault, I promise
as long as I can get a cut.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, Mouser. What are you in this for?
Mouser must share wealth with people.
Yes, Mouser knows where it's at.
Kenku in need of money.
Yes, they are.
And steal from rich is best way to get money.
Hey, high five to that, Mouser.
Eat the rich.
Wow, two eat the rich people. Mouser, I have a question for you. Did you decide in this very brief amount of time what your vice would be that had gotten you into so much debt?
Mouser's vice is stealing shinies. Mouser has much debt from bookies and paying bonds to get out of jail.
Oh, okay. You're not, you keep getting caught. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotta pay that bill.
Mouser's family put house up against last bond.
Oh, God.
Must save house.
This is bleak.
Mouser has a problem.
Yeah.
This one is aware of this.
I'll help you, Mouser.
Thank you, Magpie.
All right. So you're splitting up. Where are you? Who's splitting up going where? I can give you some information about different spaces. Are you splitting up into teams or individually? What's up?
I think it would be best to split into teams.
We can be team Eat the Rich.
Yes, I like that idea.
We will spike the punch.
Oh, well, now, we don't want to kill the rich.
No, with extra fun.
That sounds great.
Oh, good idea, yes.
Make
if they're
everyone
distracted.
have
Yes.
loose lips.
Oh,
For
excellent.
kissing or for secrets.
What a cunning idea.
Well, they can be team eat the rich. Let's be team be the rich.
Oh, hey, I'm all right with that.
All right.
Wait. Does that mean that they got to eat us later?
Maybe.
Zaid walks in the room as you say something about eating people later. Just
Mouser
looks
licks
at you
their
with
lips.
disgust.
Their bird lips. Beak.
Licks his bird.
with
bird
their
lips.
sharp little bird tongue.
Nice.
Hot.
Not sure how I feel about not being the predator in this situation.
Maybe they just open their beak and have their tongue la 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 la.
sexy. I'm gonna see if that's hot for Zayn.
No, bird tongues, no, not really.
That's his fetish. No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's not his thing.
Don't Google it. It's more
darn.
frightening.
He's not into it at all and
In
is
my
going to promptly
culture,
leave.
that is very sensual.
On that note, you know that you can pretty much explore right now the ground floor of the estate. You can explore the gardens in the back. Those are your two options. So where are you heading?
To
Team
spike
Eat the Rich.
punch.
Okay, Eat the Rich is going to try to find where the alcohol is kept to spike the punch. And then Be the
Garden
Rich.
Yeah, gardens for
We'll
sure.
go to the gardens.
Be the Rich will go to the gardens. Let's start with Eat the Rich. Before you leave, if you would like to investigate this room, you can.
9.
23.
I got a 15.
Got a 6.
You can see that this whole room is very neglected. The people who got anything above a 10, really, there are there's a fine layer of dust across the top of this grand piano that's in there. There's a lot of sheet music that's been stocked up, but no one's really touched it anytime within, you would guess, like a couple of years. Looking around with the 23, was it?
Yeah.
Everybody sees this, but you go over. There is a separate door in this room that leads out to the back patio, and you can unlock it if you want to, but it is locked from the inside where you are. For some reason, they're trying to keep people out of this room. But other than that,
Mouser wants to unlock door.
go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Mouser got 6.
Yeah, no. You jab, like, I don't know, do you have thieves' tools with you?
I do.
Okay, you just jab him in there, and Zaid looks over at you, and he's like, "What are you doing? Get away from there!" And he comes over and he pushes you out of the way a little bit, like not hard, but just like pushes your hands out of the way with his hands.
Why do you care, Zaid? This is not your estate.
Why are you picking locks? It's locked from the inside. You could have literally
It's
just unlocked
Practice
it.
for Thieves Guild test coming up.
We need to practice
Make
somehow.
a
Mouser
deception
cannot
check
fail again.
with advantage because you, whichever one of you wants to. I think it'd be Mouser would be
a what
making the
check?
check. A deception check with advantage because pizza's helping you.
16.
He looks at you and he's like, I know that the Thieves Guild test is not anytime soon. You think I haven't done that test before? I know when the schedule is for the curriculum of that.
But practice makes
You-
perfect.
You
No.
wait till
You
last.
just get out of here. Stop messing with things. You're going to ruin
Mouser
my poor
cannot
dear
wait
Elaine's
till last minute to
wedding.
practice for exam.
You know what, Mouser? Just please get out of here. This day has already been terrible.
You
And-
get out of here. This is where we are getting ready.
No, get out of here.
You get out of here.
No.
You get out of here. Shoo.
Now, are we still in the room?
You all are still in
You know what? If there's some kind of a question about this, I could go get that little, busybody wedding planner and ask her who's allowed to be in this room. So,
she will absolutely say me.
Well, yeah, but I think she'll also absolutely say us as well.
And she'll also tell you not to stop tampering with with Lord Devereaux's stuff, or he will get very angry.
Door opens from this side.
But you were trying to pick the lock. You almost broke
For
the lock.
practice. If
Okay,
I wanted to
just-
get in
you
that
are
room, why would
giving-
I not just open door?
You're giving me such a headache. I know you're lying to me. This has been a terrible day. Just don't ruin this for Elaine.
What are you talking about? Today was beautiful. Like you're the rain cloud at the party here. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
If anybody's going to ruin Elaine's special day, it's going to be you, Glimmy Gus.
Grumpy.
Why do you think I'm in a bad mood with the outfits you all are wearing? No, you of course look amazing, Pizza.
Because you're in love with Elaine.
No, I'm not. Shut up.
Damn.
Now,
Ultimate defense.
on rubber yellow glue.
Check it. I got a natural.
Anyone's in love with
20.
Elaine. It's
Magpie
stupid.
hit
It's
nerve.
stupid. Mouser.
It's a total of 25. Tell me this man's entire.
Oh, absolutely. He's in love with Elaine.
Oh, Zaid, I didn't realize. How
What?
tragic.
You didn't realize anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Elaine
dear.
is most glorious flower.
She's
Of
okay.
course you have feelings for her.
No, I don't have any feelings for her. She is with my beloved baby
What, are
brother,
you
and
blind?
I didn't say that she wasn't very beautiful. I'm just saying that it's incredibly inappropriate for me to have any kind of feelings towards my little brother's wife. So
You keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably...
Who's lying now?
glaring at Holly like anyone can see that in a podcast lady. All right, let's move things along. Okay, so you had this shitty conversation with this.
Yes, but we discovered Zaid
Zaid, yes.
is in love with Elaine.
He's in love with Elaine. What a shock.
Yeah, well,
Who would have seen that
who'd
coming?
have thunk it?
Who'd have thunk it? Well, he is the similar age to Elaine.
So they must be in love.
And
I
so
love
they must
all
be in
people
love.
of similar age.
All men of similar age and with faces.
If you have a face and are of similar age, contact me at Hilrun. Just kidding, don't I'm married.
Mouser's Tinder profile.
Mouser.
Looking for being with face.
Similar age.
Similar age. DTF. Anyway, so Team Eat the Rich, you're going to try to go off and figure out where they are preparing the alcohol for this evening. Now, you don't have a punch bowl per se. You know that it's a fancier event than that, but there are plenty of servers giving trays of champagne out. You know that much more alcohol will be given out throughout the evening. Do you want to try to spike like the drinks that are being served now?
Sure.
My question for you, Mouser, is do you have anything with which to spike these drinks? I do not, I admit, carry any such substances on my person.
Pizza doesn't excrete like a natural
No,
venom of some sort.
unfortunately not. I am not venomous.
Any chance you can just enhance what's going out? Like, can you change a molecular, structure to increase the ABV?
Unfortunately not.
Well, then what good are you, Pizza?
Could I do something with my infuse item skill?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You're an artificer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to say that you can for sure make some kind of alchemy
Increase
bullshit. I don't know, not
alcohol
alchemy,
content.
but use your artificer's skill to... What are you trying to imbue the alcohol with once we get to that point? Just for
More alcohol.
More
Yes.
alcohol.
All alcohol is now Everclear and grape Kool-Aid.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. Well, so I would like both of you to make an investigation check to figure out where they are pouring the drinks. It's going to be very low DC.
I got a 17.
19.
The two of you are very intelligent, I think, maybe.
And Mouser is.
I'm a wizard. Of course I'm smart.
Of course. And you both realize the easiest way to figure out the source of the drinks is to follow the servers who are going back to get more drinks. And so you follow them into a staging room of sorts. It looks like the normal dining room for the family has been converted by Jade, the wedding planner, who is in this space, just shouting out commands to different servers, and people are bustling in and out of it with trays of drinks, trays of hors d'oeuvres. And so it's kind of chaos in here. Nobody immediately is like, why are you in here? They're all too busy doing what they need to be doing. But there are people in this room where all the alcohol is being poured into these glasses.
I actually would like to pull Mouser back out into the hallway for just a moment so that we could talk.
Yeah, of course.
You are experienced in stealth, correct?
Yes.
I can make you invisible.
Oh, this plan is perfect.
Yes.
Before you do that, Mouser, I would love for you to make some kind of check for making your concoction, which I'm trying to think of what that would be.
Medicine?
Yeah, let's go with
Or
medicine.
sleight of hand.
Medicine.
Can I give them help?
Yeah, you can definitely give them
Dirty
help.
20.
So if you want to roll again, because you have advantage with pizza.
Pizza advantage.
Yeah, I like
Nat 20!
Oh shit! Thank God for the pizza advantage. They made it even better. So this is probably the best thing that you've ever concocted. It's gonna fuck people up, but it'll be too late by the time that they realize that it's not probably the best to be drinking it. It'll be too late for them.
The Kool-Aid masks all flavor of alcohol.
Delicious. So now you are invisible with your concoction. What are you doing?
I'm gonna sneak into the kitchen area where they're preparing the drinks.
It's not the kitchen per se. It's like a staging room that they set up so that they wouldn't have to keep going up and down from.
Is there like a
from the
main
servants'
like
quarters.
thing that they're pouring the drinks from?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm gonna try to pour my concoction
Okay.
into.
Make a stealth check. I think you get advantage
she's
with the
invisible, so
invisibility.
Yeah,
They-
it gives
they
it.
This
are
is a much
invisible.
better use of invisibility.
We'll get to
30, 20.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
This is so easy for you. No one notices you. They're all so busy and it's all loud in there, so you scoot around. No problem. You taint the alcohol supply
Ew.
with this brew. Hey there, it's your DM and pal Emily here with just a few quick announcements. First off, I just want to start with a little bit of an apology. I don't usually like doing back-to-back non-main plot episodes. We had already planned for the Christmas episode, which I really loved and thought was fun, and then we did plan for a week off the week of Christmas. We still had recordings planned though, but due to illness and with people's families and other issues, we weren't able to get together to record, so I had to delve deep into the archives and pull out this wondrous treasure of an adventure. In fact, you could say that I went into our secret vault to get this story. So thank you for bearing with us, and we're going to try to catch back up with our recordings. I can't guarantee that we will be as perfectly consistent as we tried to be in the past year or so, but we're doing everything in our power to get back on track with getting a catalog of episodes so that we don't miss any in the future. Thank you so much for your continued support and understanding. Quick shout out for our Patreon. If you haven't checked it out, please go ahead and see what it's all about. We have a spicy story stash on there, which features some pretty sexy stories. I wrote one about Miles and Thaladin, which most likely is just Thaladin's fantasy, but I think it's hilarious. I guess I shouldn't be promoting my own writing, but I think it's hilarious and sexy. And so if you're into some hot bro workout action and other sexy stories, some stuff with Hilrana and Luke, some stuff with Hilrana and Sono, some really hot Ferris stuff, and then even more coming. Each month we release a new story, so check that out. Also, with our Patreon on a lower level tier, you get access to our heart-to-heart talk show where you get to hear us babble about all kinds of nonsense. And then at the lowest tier, you get access to our Discord, which we have a lot of fun on there. It's a really sweet, supportive, wonderful group of people. So thank you to everyone who already has supported our Patreon. And if you're on the fence and you want to do something fun and new in this new year, why don't you go ahead and, maybe check out our Patreon. If you liked this episode and you wanted to run this adventure, this one-shot is available on our Ko-fi. And it has a whole lot more content in it than what we covered here. Things went pretty quickly off the rails on this one, but the whole point of the adventure is to be more of a social and puzzle-focused adventure, although there is potential combat depending on what the players do. And lots of other options for either incorporating romance, or you don't have to incorporate romance. So, if you liked it and you want to play it with your friends, check that out. Links to our Ko-fi and our Patreon are in the episode notes. Saving the most important and best for last is thank you so much for listening. I know I say that every time, but I cannot emphasize to you how much it means to me that you listen. It's because of you that we feel supported and we feel like we can continue this weird, spicy, sexy adventure that we've been on. And now that we have all those announcements out of the way, let's get back to the wedding. Team Be the Rich, you are going out to check out the gardens. The estate's sprawling gardens are filled with flowering trees in full bloom, massive topiary structures of mythical creatures, and exotic flowers. Guests wander through an intricate hedge maze and laugh as they try to navigate to the center.
All right, it don't get any more obvious than this. The vault entrance has got to be in the center of the maze. Come on now.
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, I think it's as good a place to start as any.
Can we get like an overview of the maze thing before we walk into it? Like from the patio, can we look down to see like how to...
You had come in from the main floor, and the height level of where the patio is versus the hedge maze is not high enough for you to have gotten any kind of aerial view on it. There are about 50 people wandering around right now outside. You do see, especially you would recognize Magpie, the Duchess Phoebe Adler, and her wife, Duchess Maya Adler, having just talking to a bunch of guests that are gathered around them, drawing the focus of most of the people that are out here.
All right, well, do you want to try the maze?
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like everybody's kind of hanging out with them and getting some kind of a tour. I don't think I want to hang out with them though. I want to go in on our own. So yeah. let's go.
Mission.
Into it. Let's link up arms. We'll look like we're strolling like a couple.
Oh, wonderful.
Because you do have a connection with Duchess Phoebe, to make a stealth check just to make sure that she doesn't notice you and call you over to talk to her. And if you want to assist because you're linking arms, you can. So you would have advantage from Anak.
Dirty 20.
Oh, better than I rolled. Yes, so the little ruse that you have of being a couple of something help you navigate past the Duchesses. And you are inside the hedge maze. Please make an investigation check. And now you can either have one of you roll and to have advantage, or you can both roll individually.
How's your investigation?
I have a +5. So
Okay, that's why I'm trying to be kind. Okay, so
right.
you can roll again.
So 13.
The DC is 13, so you do it.
Yeah!
You got this. Just barely. Epic maze music. It takes you probably about 20 minutes to find the center of this giant maze. You keep getting turned around, but eventually you do prevail. And within the center, there is a fountain. It's quiet, that no one else has seemed to have found their way here yet. The fragrant scent of jasmine and roses wafts from nearby flowers. There's a beautifully carved stone statue of a woman standing at the center of the fountain. One hand is extended down toward the pool's surface and the other one is just resting at her side. And there are simple stone benches surrounding the fountain and a small placard inset at the statue's feet.
What's it say?
If you go up and look at the placard, it says, "My beloved, my most precious treasure, my best friend."
Oh man, is the treasure just gonna be a corpse?
It's a bunch of dead bodies. Yeah, you figured it out.
Oh my god.
This is actually very dark.
So
And
sad.
like, well, we said we wanted to eat the
All right, get your knife and fork. Let's go. Come on.
Maybe that's Lord Devereux's long-lost wife, Elaine's mother.
Yeah, that would seem a pretty fitting thing. Pity he's, hit it all the way back here,
Well,
Seems like
she
a bit of a
has to
trek.
have been his greatest treasure, besides Elaine.
So I'm thinking, she's got a hand that's kind of indicating something down on one side. So, I'd like to go take a look over there, see what's near her hand.
Absolutely. And you did, I won't even make you roll, you deduced by just kind of looking at it that it is, in fact, Lord Devereux's late wife. Make an investigation check, or actually, you know what, let's do a perception check.
17.
17. So
16.
You were looking at the hands, where she's gesturing?
Indicating, yeah.
Okay, and what are you looking at?
You're looking at her hands. I'm just kind of walking around trying to look in the fountain to see if I see anything that looks like it may be something
Yeah, trapdoor.
like a false bottom or...
Yeah, absolutely. Looking at the hand, it's gesturing down at the water. It looks to you as if the hand maybe was originally carved to be holding something from the way that the hand is positioned. It's not a completely loose hand.
Hey, Magpie, take a look around here and see if there's anything that, maybe belongs in this statue's hand. Looks like maybe she's trying to hold something. So maybe it's, somewhere still around in this little area we're in.
Okay.
Maybe if we, give her back whatever her hand dropped, secret door or something like that.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
When you looked around the fountain, you don't see any noticeable sign of like a trapdoor or anything that you pick up on.
All right, I guess I'll look around for something that could, like, her hand size.
Should we maybe try giving her, some flowers? We could pick some flowers and put it in her hand.
Sure.
Who knows?
Okay. So you have around you a number of all different color roses, some jasmine blooming. Those are the main things that are going on back here to try to put in her hand.
I'll pull some jasmine off and put it in her hand.
Nothing happens.
Who doesn't like jasmine? God, what a bitch.
Wow, she was such a bitch. I'm glad she's dead. Well, first I'll try putting my hand in hers to see if that does anything.
Feels like metal.
Yeah. And then I'll put pink rose.
A pink rose. Nothing happens.
Aw, man.
Have I got a coin on me?
I'm sure you do.
I will take a coin from my pouch and put it in her hand.
Nothing. It just kind of falls out after a moment.
What, do I get to make a wish?
Make a wish, sure. Just roll like
I wish we could
D20
find the
for
fucking
me.
entrance
Yeah.
to this place. 16.
16? I mean, that's a pretty good wish.
Nice.
You made a wish. Great job. You do notice that the fountain itself is pretty. Normally, you'd think that people might put some coins or something in this, but I think because it is so secluded, you don't notice anything. And from behind you, the two of you, you hear a pair of voices say, "Sneaking around in the bushes, are we? Oh, yes, brother. Sneaking around the bushes. What are they up to?" And you see a pair of just devastatingly beautiful elves with golden skin, platinum blonde hair, and these like sharp, angular gowns, both of them on. They are twins.
Well, how there?
Hello!
Who are you?
Surely you must be joking. Yes, brother, they're joking. I cannot believe that they would possibly not know who we are.
Oh, it's only because it's dim out here.
You're so funny. You can make a history check if you know who they are.
Yeah, what,
Yikes.
They're not going to tell you who they are. You're like, bitch, you should know who we are.
I know.
Nat 20! Yeah, you know these jerks.
Oh, no.
It is Lady Seldana and Lord Elnarl Umafir, who are a brother-sister, twins, and they are notorious gossips and flirts in high society.
Yay.
Oh, brother, they're so silly. I don't know why they talk like this.
That's
I
amazing.
love it, though. I
Yes, I
want them
don't
to be on the
understand.
show all the time.
Surely you
My
jealous.
goodness, what a fine pair of specimens you are. Oh my goodness. May I walk about
my.
you and admire you from every single angle?
Oh, please do. And they both strike a dramatic pose.
I'm
and
gonna
then
walk
look at
slowly
you.
around them and be like, oh, ah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Now, are you being honest about your flirtations, or are you trying to just ham it up?
I don't know, are they hot?
Oh God, they're hot.
Yeah, okay. No,
They're
then I
very
will
over the top.
absolutely
Okay, yeah,
admire,
yeah.
golden elven
Hell yeah.
asses or whatever, and
Those golden, their butt cheeks are just hanging out for some reason
asses.
from their gowns.
But they have them like covered in gold leaf.
Oh yeah, their skin already is very golden, but yes, that's almost
Excellent.
completely like sculpted to their bodies. The ass cheeks have been cut out.
Please
the pants
someone
covered
cosplay
in gold,
this.
in gold leaf. Are you all having a romantic rendezvous back here?
yeah, well, we ain't never been allowed on these property before, so we thought we'd take a look at everything we could possibly say.
Oh, I know. It's just, isn't it magnificent? I would have thought that things would been a little bit fancier, but I suppose a sad fountain in the middle of a kind of lame hedge maze is all right.
Well, he is a bachelor. It's kind of hard to take care of stuff by yourself, I imagine.
Oh, yeah, I doubt he gets much time to take care of himself, if you know what I mean. Although, I did hear a rumor. Would you like to hear it?
Absolutely.
If you have to put your penis on this fountain,
If you take out your dick and you put it in the hand, something wild will happen.
Yeah, I know that. That happens every day.
I have seen that.
Been there, done it. Got the t-shirt.
Anyway, so I heard. Oh my gosh, brother, what did you hear? I heard that he sneaks back here all times of the day. You thought maybe the thing about taking his dick out and putting it in the hand is not a joke. He comes back here for hours at a time and nobody knows what he's doing. Maybe it's some kind of tryst, something like the two of you are perhaps doing back here?
Oh, well, you called us.
Oh, you naughty folks.
Yeah, I like it when she scratches my ears.
Oh, I bet you do.
And Magpie scratches Anak's ears.
Oh, this is very, very tantalizing. But I believe that it's almost time for dinner, but we'll leave you alone for now.
Hey, so it sounds like you probably know about everything, because of course you do.
What kind of a question is that?
Yeah, it's not even a question. It's an observation. Of course you know everything. So, which rumors have you heard about, the big secret vault and all?
Well, I heard... I don't know. Should we tell them? Yes. Yeah, I think we should. Anyway, I heard that from, the mopey older brother that he actually knew a way to get in, but he refused to talk to us. He said, "Get away from me, you disgusting peasants." Well, maybe he didn't say the peasants part, but it felt like he said that.
How dare he?
Yeah, it was certainly implied. Nobody seems to like him very much. He is a bit of a sour bite for it.
He used to be so much fun at parties, but he's just been a real downer lately. But he apparently knows a way in. Apparently his brother told him about it.
Oh, very good. His brother knows? The younger one?
Yeah, I figure that the lord of the house showed his soon-to-be son-in-law the ins and outs, so to speak, of the place.
Can we do an insight check on
Oh, God, no, not You can make an insight check on these two.
He showed him how to put his penis in his tongue.
Okay, so in order to get into the secret part of the fountain, you gotta take your dick out. Sorry, son.
22. The way it is.
Insight check, yeah, they're honest.
Okay. They're honest that they believe this rumor they heard.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
That still doesn't necessarily mean it's true.
Yeah, could be a rumor.
But it's the best we got.
Kitchen talk. Yeah.
But yes, he disappears back here all the time.
All right. Well, I think you're right. If they're going to be serving dinner soon, we should probably go and join everybody else.
Oh, brother, we should get out of here. Those roses, such tacky colors. And so they will head out.
Wow. Amazing. At least we have a lead.
Yeah, I think so. So at least the younger one and possibly the older one. Let's tell the rest of our friends here and see if we can maybe corner one or both and get a bit more info.
I would like you to make one more, just an intelligence check.
11.
Just them, right?
Yeah, just them.
Yeah. 17.
So you're pretty sure that you don't actually have to put your dick in the hand of the statue.
That just seems impractical.
It's not that much trouble other than, possibly catching something, but...
You remember one time when you were speaking with Nasir,
my friend.
Your friend.
My secret crush.
Your secret crush, because you remember pretty much everything that he's told you.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That he was going to be helping Elaine buy some yellow roses for the anniversary of her mother's death.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. So you remember that.
Oh, Anak, before we go, 2 things. I think we should try yellow roses because I remember Nasir telling me that Elaine was going to plant some yellow roses as sort of a way to celebrate her mother's life. So I think we should try putting a yellow rose in our hands. And right before we go in, I want to scratch your ears again because they're super soft.
Oh.
All right, so This
is the best plan I've heard in a day.
Wonderful. So she'll pick a yellow rose and put it gently into Lady Devereaux's hand.
And now you can scratch my ears.
You wait for a moment scratching Anak's ears. And after a moment, you hear something shifting a little bit in the ground, and nothing happens with the statue itself, but one of the benches that's circling around the thing begins to sink into the ground. And your perception check earlier wasn't enough to notice the almost imperceptible cracks that were in the ground. But it sinks down. And as you watch it sink down, you can see that there is the path that it carves into the earth. There is a small little ladder leading down.
All right. May Magpie cast sending?
Absolutely, you can.
I'll send a message to Pizza. Mm-hmm. We think we've found something significant.
I don't think that's
You get 25 words.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my God, it's a magical tweet. Oh my God.
And then you say pizza, 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 pizza. 25 times.
like, what? Leave me alone.
Really quickly before we do that sending, I would just like go back to Team Eat the Rich. Have you imbibed any of this terrible drink that...
Are you kidding? No.
Okay.
No.
No, you're just letting other people do it. Just want to double check. Okay, you're good.
Of course not.
People already around you are starting to laugh and just do all kinds of wild nonsense, and the servants are looking around a little bit confused, but you know, it's fine. So you get that sending from Magpie.
Oh, and I will tell them where we are. Just thought that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
We're at the center of the hedge maze. We found something significant about where the vault could be. Please come out.
Okay, we'll be there as soon as we possibly can.
Around this time you hear ding-a-ling-ling-ling-ling-ling-ling, coming from like nowhere. It's just echoing everywhere, so you guys can hear it. The people out in the garden can hear it. And then you hear a soft voice that sounds like the wedding planners, but in a much more calm voice says, "If everyone could please join us at the grand ballroom, it is time for dinner."
Mouser, we have to go. We have to go out into the hedge maze. Magpie says they've found something of great significance.
Oh, Mouser will follow you.
Yes, excellent. Let us sneak.
All right, so you
Am
are
I still
sneaking.
invisible?
You are still invisible.
Yeah. I can't make both of us invisible, though, because it's concentration.
Yeah. Can Mouser try to pickpocket people or steal their jewelry as they...
I'm going to let you do it because I let you pour the stuff into the thing without like that being an
Mouser
action.
has a
So sure, go
problem.
for it. Make a sleight of hand check.
19.
You find a little satchel of coins in somebody's pocket. Another person has some prophylactics in their pocket.
Ooh.
Somebody has just some like candy wrappers. But it's shiny.
Oh, maybe it's the ones that look
That's the
the
foil
chocolate
ones?
coins. Yeah.
Yes. You thought they were like, hell yeah, coins.
Shiny.
Well, the chocolate might give you a boost.
Are you trying to stealth over?
Yeah.
Okay, so please individually make a stealth check. Because there are a lot of people moving through the building trying to get to the grand ballroom.
Oh dear, I just got a 10.
21.
Okay, so Mouser, you sneak off, no problem, and you are a little bit a ways away to try to navigate your way through, where Pizza, a big hand claps down on your shoulder, and you see next to you
Texas Pete.
Texas Pete.
That's so weird.
You see
I was thinking of
Lasagna.
Pete. What the heck?
Now his last name has to be Lasagna, even though that was definitely not his
Yeah.
name. You see Grand Enchanter Augustus Lasagna, the beautiful, handsome, well-aged, older silver dragonborn and head of the Enchanters Guild, who you have met before as another practitioner of the wizardly arts. He is the hottest shit in wizardry in all of Moonvale.
Oh, Grand Enchanter Lasagna, sir. It's such a surprise.
Oh, yes. Hello. It's wonderful to see you, Pizza. How are you this fine evening?
Oh, I must admit that I feel a little bit forlorn.
Oh, Pizza, why ever are you forlorn?
Well, not to put too fine a point on it, but Nasir did dump me about 5 years ago.
Surely, Pizza, you've gotten over that by now? I thought you were friends with Nasir.
Well, I am his friend, yes, but sometimes, at times like this, it opens the wound.
Oh, my dear friend, this is very, very sad. Can I get you a drink?
Oh, no, I shouldn't drink when I'm sad. It'll just make me more sad.
Oh, quite right.
Yes.
If Lord Zaid is any indication. But anyway, how has your work been lately? I've been just so fascinated with your peering into the divinatory arts.
Well, I'm still trying to find some way that I can cure my clutches, the strange disease that has befallen us.
Pizza! Why didn't you tell me about this?
It never seemed to come up, sir.
Oh, I apologize. I've just been so busy. The lasagna name is very important within Moonvale. And
Oh, yes,
you
it
know,
is.
all these different parties and gatherings and, you know.
Of course, sir, you're very important and very busy.
Oh, you said it, I didn't.
I won't trouble you any longer.
Anyway, good luck with your clutch.
Oh, thank you.
I must tell you, though, before I go, you just look spectacular, Pizza.
Oh, as do you, sir. Thank you so much.
Did you get your outfit from that tailor in town? What's her name? You know the one.
Yes, Astaria, yes.
Astaria, yes.
She's a very, very kind and, fashion-forward person, yes.
You can make an insight check if you want to for Augustus Pizza.
Augustus Lasagna.
Oh no, Augustus Lasagna! Oh no, he's your secret dad!
They're not married or related.
Oh, maybe he
So what
wants
is the
to
dude just
wipe
fishing
you.
for his...
Can't tell the difference between dragonborn and lizard folk, and that's
just
offensive.
rude. That's just rude.
So is Augustus like fishing for the tailor's name so he can go shop there?
We'll find out with the insight check.
I got a 19.
He doesn't seem like he's going to stop talking to you anytime soon.
Oh boy.
He seems like an old guy that once he starts talking to you, you're just never going to end the conversation gracefully.
Augustus, I have to level with you.
Of course.
I was really hoping to go into the hedge maze and cry. I would really like to be alone.
He just looks at you and kind of makes noises, and you can leave if you want.
Okay, it's been nice talking to you. Goodbye.
All right, goodbye.
Yeah, just
Have a good cry.
Thank you. I will.
That was a very layered conversation, but slightly cheesy at times.
So without any further incident, you guys can make it out to the hedge maze. Please make an investigation check, the two of you who are not in the hedge maze, the center yet, to see if you can get to the center.
I got a 19.
12.
Okay, I'm going to say, just for the sake of time, because I'm nice, you are together. So
Yeah,
you do
so we
start
can
to
help
go
each other.
off the wrong way, but Pizza will aid you, Mouser, to find the center with your pals. You hear another little ring say, bring, 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 bring. Please join us in the grand ballroom for dinner. Thank you.
I don't want to join you for dinner.
All right. Well, so you have before you this hole that descends into the ground.
Did you go down the hole?
No, I would have waited.
Yeah,
Okay.
waited.
The Nax just got his dick out.
Just in case, don't want that door to close or anything.
I just have this image of the Nax stick in the hand, and then you like scratching his ears, and then you both look up. Nothing's happening here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have I interrupted something?
Mouser is curious as to what is happening.
Yeah, no, just killing some time waiting for y'all to show up.
I get it. You know. Sometimes that's the best way to kill a few minutes. Right? Oh, what's this hole? Maybe we should go investigate.
Yeah, in this hole, it's about the size of this, the width of this bench, which is wide enough for you all to go down. There's a little ladder, like I said, that goes down.
All right. Can I fly?
I don't think Kenku can fly.
Can I flutter like a chicken?
I'll allow it.
I'll flutter short distances.
Yeah, nice.
I'll flutter down the hole.
Okay,
into
you
the
can
I
hole.
can go
down.
first. I have night vision, so.
Oh, awesome.
Is it lit down there?
It is not lit.
Okay.
I cast light.
Ooh.
I have dark vision.
Are you just going in? Are you being stealthy? Are you keeping an eye out for anything? What's the plan as you go down here?
It's hard to be stealthy if we have light up.
I
So-
would be willing to, if I can go like 20 feet ahead of them while it's still dark, so that if there is, like, if anybody can see their light, they may not see me.
Okay, yeah, you can go ahead. So you're going down. It does end about maybe like 15, 20 feet below the earth. There's a narrow passageway that heads back, you would assume, in the direction towards where the estate is. And
Is
you
it
can,
like spiderwebby and shit, or does it seem like it's seen use?
it's seen use for sure. A lot of use, probably.
Well-worn tunnel. All right.
Oh, a nice long tunnel for you to insert yourself in. I'm sorry.
At the entrance to the hole, there was a long, dark tunnel.
Okay, so you go.
I feel uncomfortable with this.
Mouser is also uncomfortable.
You make your way through this tunnel and pretty featureless, except and you eventually get to a large stone door.
Can I open it?
Yeah, you open it.
It just opens.
It just opens.
Nice.
I'm just going to check. Nobody's like being stealthy. Nobody's trying to.
Am I still invisible?
Yeah, you're still invisible, and
I
I think that Anak said that he was trying to
I'm
be
being stealthy.
Yeah, I'm sneaky up front. If they're back here with the light, I was
Okay.
ahead of them in the dark.
I would like you, because I think you would, I'm trying not to be a dick, make a perception check as you are going through.
Before I open that door, maybe I should have asked.
Well, nothing seemed to happen when you opened the door.
10 on perception.
You can see through with your perception check, there is a spacious chamber that's behind this door. It is brightly lit by glowing orbs that are embedded into the ceiling. And inside there's a collection of statues, exquisite paintings, and an assortment of glass cases filled with ancient artifacts and priceless jewelry.
Ooh.
Do you go inside?
I'm going to stay at the threshold, but I'm going to whisper back down the tunnel. Guys, this is it. This is the vault. It's full of stuff.
I can see that it's bright up ahead, so I'm going to kill my light spell, and I'm going to come up, and I will give it a critical look.
Make
I'm gonna
a-
check for traps too.
Yes, you both can make a perception check.
Ugh, 8.
I'm going to use one of my portents for myself,
Oh, hell yeah.
and I'm going to just draw this like little line with my fingers across my eyes.
Is it shaped like pizza wedges?
Pizza wedges.
the gesture that
That's the power of pizza. And then I'm using my 20. So
Amazing.
is this perception or?
I think it
Okay.
would be investigation or perception.
Yeah,
I can never
so it's
tell.
investigation. It's 26.
You see, luckily Anak did not go into this space, just walk in. An almost imperceptible pressure plate right at the threshold of the door.
Yeah.
So you probably want to not step on that. It's enough that you can easily step over it.
Right.
Just probably don't want to step
I
on
put
that.
my arms out just to block everybody, and I'm like, hold on just a second. Look down here. And I crouch down and I point at the plate and I say, look at this. It's about this large. Do you see the edges? It's right here. If we were to step on this, I believe it would trigger some kind of trap.
Yeah. And with that knowledge, you can very easily, no roll required, step over the pressure plate and enter the vault.
Dun, dun, dun. Hey, where's our air horns?
Oh, wait, hold on. I'll do.
We did it, motherfucker.
Mouser should have brought bigger bag.
Yeah,
Why do you
there's
think
all
I
kinds of stuff.
wore these robes?
Oh, I thought they was quite fashionable, actually.
Oh, thank you. So very loose fitting.
Yeah, so full of pockets then, are they?
That's right.
Nice.
I would say that as a wizard, you could have a bag of holding. Why not?
I have a bag of holding.
Fuck yeah. Oh my goodness. So glad we brought you along. Oh my goodness. I was just going to take a couple of small things because, I ain't got no dog in this fight, but, it's been fun.
Yeah. You ought to take a souvenir, certainly.
It's true. I do have a thing for buttons. So if you see any beautiful, shiny buttons or made out of antique material, I'll take a button.
Oh, yes, I will put some aside for you, should I find any.
Well, let me tell you about some of the things that you see in here. I'm not going to list everything, but you see there are 4.
Tell us about those
Let me tell you about your prizes.
And a new washer dryer.
There are 4 carved clay statues of various humanoids, as well as a giant stone statue of an owlbear. You can only guess. These things are worth a shit ton of money, but also you're probably not going to be getting out of here with these things.
No.
They're enormous.
Now, I'm thinking that's related to that little pressure plate over there.
Maybe. There are a bunch of huge paintings hung on the walls, which have breathtaking landscapes. Again, worth a fortune. Can't fit in your bag of holding.
No.
And then you see that there are 18 glass cases of various sizes across the floor of this room. They look like they're protective, but just because I'm going to be nice to y'all, and you did that sweet portent. You just used your laser pizza vision.
I did.
To detect that none of these cases are trapped.
Oh, okay.
They are not trapped, not locked. You just kind of have to lift them off. They're just there for protective or display reasons, because usually nobody comes down here except for the Lord Deserae. So yeah, you were looking for buttons. You find some really cool antique buttons under one of the lids. What other kinds of things are you guys hoping to find in this vault?
Loose gems.
Oh yeah, finely carved, a giant, almost as big as your fist emerald.
I'm hoping for some unmarked trade bars. Things that could not be traced back to this place necessarily.
So you do actually you don't see that on the main floor of the vault.
Oh, damn it.
There is a door that you see leading to, I guess, the east wall. That's the east, yes.
Well, I'm gonna offer the buttons that I found to Anak.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just gonna take one. You know, ain't greedy. Just something to remember the night by. You need money though, right? So we gotta pick up some small but expensive shit for you.
Mouser needs coin and shinies.
So you don't see any money down here. You do. The big gem is probably the thing that seems. There's lots of very fancy jewelry that's intricate.
Yes.
There's little smaller art objects that which you could probably put in a bag. They're worth probably a lot of money. If anyone would like to make an investigation check while looking at this stuff, you can. And also, if you want to make a perception check while you're in here, you can.
I got a 23.
24 investigation.
13.
10 perception.
18 perception.
18. So for the 18 perception, your eye is drawn to this giant tapestry along one of the walls, and you can feel from it a little bit of like a breeze coming from behind it. That's what you perceive. Just a little bit of flow of air from behind that tapestry. Everybody that got over a 15, actually no, I think it's an 18 with investigation, Mouser and Pizza. You both are looking at these jewels, these fancy necklaces, these beautiful carved figurines, and there's something not quite right about them. It feels to you, especially Mouser, you're somebody that steals shit all the time. All of these things even have little labels on little plaques that say like when they were made, that kind of stuff. They do not have the type of finish or materials that would have been used to be like accurately from that time.
Forgeries.
I wonder if these are replicas.
They appear to be. Mouser is talented forger.
So maybe worth something, like maybe the material cost of making them,
Or if you could sell them to an idiot.
or if you can sell them to an idiot. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, just having the story of I stole this from the Deserae vault. Like, it don't matter what it is, it's going to be important.
Guys, I do see that there is a slight breeze behind this tapestry, which makes me think there's another room to explore.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, and you can push back the tapestry. It is a very, very narrow little, almost like an alcove, and you see a spiraling staircase that goes up straight up from this room. There's nothing else in here that's like treasure. Just looks like it's maybe another entrance into the vault.
Huh.
Or exit in this, if the case may be.
Hey, let's send the invisible one up to see where that goes.
Mouser will check.
Sure. Do you make any kind of checks before you go in there?
Yes, I definitely do. Looking for more traps or things to
Checking
be
for traps. Make a perception
aware
check.
of. 23.
You do notice another pressure plate right at the base of those stairs.
I just flutter over it.
Like a little pigeon.
Flappity flap over it. By the way, when Mouser walks, it's that little bird hop.
Oh,
And Mouser is very
Mouser, you're too
short
cute.
and small.
Oh, Mouser.
Mouser, I want to pay all of your debts.
Mouser would appreciate that payment.
So you make your way up this spiraling staircase. It goes up for 2 stories. It just goes up this little tunnel so that now you are on essentially the second floor of the building because you're in the basement level right now.
Mouser is afraid of heights.
But it's very well enclosed, but you do see through the stairs. So if that frightens you, that's probably not so much fun. But there is like a door that you can see that's almost that probably would be imperceptible from the other side, but you can see like a little latch from the inside that you could push open.
Okay, Mouser pushes it.
Okay, you open it up and it opens up into a large bedroom, very stately. There's a beautiful 4-poster bed, and on the back of this door, if you exit out through it, you can see that it's a big portrait of Elaine when she was a young girl.
Okay. Well,
This guy is so fucking predictable.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'm going to relatch it and go back down.
Okay.
Because it latched from this side, right?
It latched from, so as long as you didn't close it once you went out, you can just go back in and pull it back behind you.
Like put a little piece of scotch tape on it or whatever.
You could tell that you probably wouldn't be able to open it unless you did something special from the outside, but from the inside it does have a mechanism that you can actually physically see. So as long as you didn't close the door once you left.
I just don't want someone else to be able to come back.
Oh yeah, no, they won't be able to unless they know how to activate whatever does that mechanism.
So I'll hop back down the stairs and tell them.
Excellent.
Avoiding the pleasure
plate.
plate.
Just make a wisdom saving throw as you're going down because you're pretty high up.
Critical fail.
So I think what probably happens is you're just at the top and you're just shaking.
Oh no.
And you can't will yourself to go down the stairs.
Mouser.
Oh, dear Mouser, are you all right?
It's high. It's higher than Mouser thought. This one does not like heights.
I can cast on you a spell that would make you fall very safely.
Oh no, Mouser does not want to fall.
Yeah, no, I'll run up the stairs and carry Mouser back down.
Aww.
Did you avoid the pleasure plate? The pleasure plate.
The pleasure plate.
Did you step on the pleasure plate?
Fuck yeah, that does. Yeah. So you can. Mouser's pretty small. I would say it's probably not too hard to carry Mouser. You get down, avoid the pressure plate, you're back in the main vault. There is that other door that I did say was that you could see from the inside, but then there's also the way you came.
Does Anak carry Mouser like a kitten or like a dead bird in his mouth?
Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know what our ratio is size-wise.
You guys are...
We're probably about the
You're
same
probably
size.
about the same
Aren't
size.
you small?
Oh, okay. No, I think I'll probably... I'll carry you like a small injured thing.
Oh, sweet.
No, I'll like put one of my paws over your eyes so you don't have to see.
Oh,
How
Mouser
sweet.
feels much better.
All right. So you're back in the main vault. You've grabbed what you can.
Well, I feel like there's probably more to this than what we're seeing. I don't know I'm out of ideas on how to figure out where the real treasure is.
This enough treasure for Mouser. Pay off house debt.
Probably not.
Yeah, because they're fake, remember?
Do not crush my dreams.
Okay.
Mouser has connections.
That's fair.
All right,
It's
so
part of my traits.
I mean, we kind of got the secret. We could always come back, although it might be different next time if somebody noticed that we've come through and taken a handful of things out of here. But now we know about the secret entrance up in Devereaux's bedchamber, so we might be able to re-access from that side.
That is if you ever come back, which you probably won't.
That is true.
Fine, let's go up the ladder. The stairs
I'm not
again.
telling you where to go.
There's
I'm just
probably
saying.
treasure behind giant portrait.
Didn't you say there was another door that we haven't
Yeah, there was.
investigated?
It looked like a bedroom. Like it looked like it was probably either Lord Hugo Devereaux's bedroom or a guest bedroom.
Or, I meant in addition
and
to...
there's another door down here that
Yeah.
you haven't gone through.
why don't we look through that?
Heck yeah.
Check it.
Check it.
All right, I'm going to check it for traps.
Check it for traps. Baby advantage because you've seen pressure plates already.
A dirty 20.
Yes, there is yet again another pressure plate. You have to push against this pretty heavy, what looks almost like a brick wall, but you push against it and it kind of creaks against the floor, but there are these little tracks in the ground. And as you open it up, you hear the clatter of a wine bottle crashing onto the ground and the face of Lord Zaid looking through, and he's in a large wine cellar looking just completely smashed.
Idiot.
Ghosts! What? Oh no, I didn't say ghosts.
Boo. Boo.
Okay, make a persuasion check. A deception check that you're a ghost.
I'm invisible, so I pick up some wine bottles and like throw them.
I got an 18, which is good because my modifier is a 0.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. I knew ghosts were real! And he runs off away. So he's not there anymore.
Gosh.
And you are in a wine cellar. The thing, after a few moments, starts to shift back behind you if you don't like stand in the way. You kind of have to hold it open. It will start to, the weight of it will pull it back. So if you want to go through this way, you're in a wine cellar, or you can just go back into the vault.
I mean, we know it's there, but I don't know if that's a good way to go because there's clearly a way for people to get down there.
We could pretend to be drinking.
Yeah, I think forward, there was lots of traps and shit back there, whereas this is part of the house, so...
Better to be caught in wine cellar than bedroom.
Maybe the
Mouser
wine
always
itself
says.
could be valuable.
Kinku proverb.
Yeah.
Not very wise.
Exactly. You can absolutely grab some bottles of wine. You do eventually, if you spend like more than a minute or two down here, a servant will come in to get like a bottle of wine. So it's up to you if you want to stay or not.
Well, I definitely want to grab one
Yeah.
and go ahead and open it with like one of my claws.
Perfect.
So that like if we get caught down here, we're like, hey.
A servant does come down and she startles a little bit and she's like, oh, Jade's been looking everywhere for you. You're late. You're late to dinner. What are you doing down here?
Hey, we're just getting a bit of a head start. That's all.
She's really mad. You should probably get up there.
All right.
Just you'll have more drinks later. Just I don't know why I care. I'm a servant.
She's really scared of Jade.
She's scared of Jade. Yeah, I guess.
All right. We're coming. Well, we'll come on up.
You all follow her up the stairs into the grand ballroom where you see a terrified and very drunk Lord Saeed kind of sneaking in, and his brother looking at him like, are you all right? And just shaking. And you all also enter, and Elaine says, oh, I'm so glad that are you all right? I was worried about you. Dinner's begun.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Anak and I went to the hedge met. Let me try that again. Been drinking. Anak and I went through the hedge met.
She places a hand on your hand. The hedge maze, of course. And
Thank you.
Nasir was like, oh yeah, I've heard that it's beautiful.
It was absolutely beautiful, and the fountain with the statuary of your mother was so lovely.
Oh, thank you so much. Father likes to spend a lot of time out there, so I understand why you may have lost track of time. But please come sit down at dinner. It's time for dinner, and then we'll have dancing, and I'm just so happy that all of our friends are here with us. You have successfully done your heist. I would like to just do a quick little epilogue moment with each one of you to see what happens in your time, either distantly from this evening or just immediately from this evening. So, Magpie, what is the future in this evening or in general hold for you?
Well, I have a spell called Distort Value. So I would use that, give the emerald, quote unquote, to Mouser and enchant it with Distort Value so that they can get the maximum. And if you can find a dumb, a dumb
Mouser
pawn
has
shop,
connections. Mouser used connections to help
So
everyone.
Beautiful moment.
I will Distort Value on the emerald and give it to you.
Mouser now owes you life debt.
No. Please.
What about a kiss debt?
Well, maybe we can be friends.
Mouser will
Damn it, I want romance.
Never mind. Mouser forever alone.
A beautiful moment. Anak, how about you?
Anak is going to flirt with everyone except the bride and groom.
Oh, that's polite.
I think I will pick 2 of them to take home for this evening.
Oh my. I just make a quick persuasion check for me. See who you bag.
Maybe it'll be those elves.
24. Oh, that would be nice.
Well, I'm gonna say, because it creeps me out, they're brother and sister,
Oh,
so
that's
you can
true. That's
bag
right.
either the guy or the girl elf. They're both incredibly hot. And then, just another very attractive party guest.
Very good. All
So,
right. Yeah.
yeah.
Any random 2 are good. That's
Yeah.
fine. And then I also I'm going to steal buttons off each of those 2 conquests. These are like my notches.
Oh my god.
Nice, love it.
So I have a spare button that I didn't earn the right way, but it's a Deserae button, so at least it has a story with it.
Very nice.
Well, you could have an elf and a half elf. Wink, wink.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you brought Magpie with you.
Little consolation.
That ear
prize.
scratching.
That would have been very easy to convince either of the fancy elves to go with you after their encounter in the gardens with you. All right, Mouser, you've had your debt paid thanks to your friend. What do you do? What do you do next?
Mouser celebrates with family.
Oh,
Full village is happy. We have big celebration. And then I see something shiny.
Yep, the cycle never ends. And pizza.
I end up talking for a very long time with Grand Enchanter Lasagna.
Oh, God.
And I get him to help me in my clutch
Absolutely.
with our
you do.
mysterious disease problem.
Yes. And the thing is, as long as you are willing to listen to him babble at you, he is more than happy to help you with anything that you need. Now, would you say that you are open to a romance with Grand Enchanter Lasagna?
Yeah, why the fuck not?
So after
You don't say no to people in power,
after
right?
months and months of working,
hot.
Magpie is
The
also
silver
interested
fox.
in romance with Grand
Okay,
Enchanter
so
Lasagna.
after months of working together, you come and you went to steal something from him, and he ends up like forgiving the fact that you were stealing it for, it's just like maybe sometimes just because he understands. He understands
Magpie
the rough
has
life.
stolen his heart.
You've stolen his heart, but pizza has always also stolen his heart, and so
Now
a
we're
year,
loving
I was
throuple.
gonna say, a year later, you all find yourselves back at the Grand Chapel of Moonvale.
Look at
A
that.
trio,
Now
the
we
new
eat
family
the rich
of
together forever.
Those are the vows that you say, and you are now. I don't know what your last name is, Mouser.
Mouser needs no last name.
Okay, so the pizza. Well, okay, that's true. So pizza, you all take on the illustrious lasagna name and eat the rich.
Nice.
All right, that's it.
I heard they were a saucy trio.